but I'm gonna holler at y'all niggas, man. That nigga let go. Tell that nigga holler at me if when y'all niggas drop, though. I'm gonna head to the store after this. All right, 2-4, what up, though? Shit. Shane Free. What up, nigga? Uh, I just came here to holler at y'all niggas, man. Say what's up. Shit, I guess got back on PlayStation, motherfucker. Y'all niggas be easy, though, homie. All right.
Morstead to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Pockets so big, they sumo. Pockets so big, they sumo. Man, come on. You should have did that shit at the beginning of the game, man. Before you even got in the bit. Shit.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Pockets so big, they sumo.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Screenplay, McKinnon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
First down, Garoppolo looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Taylor. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. It's Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And the Niners move the chains as Garoppolo hooks up with Taylor. They'll run it now out of the gun. Demario Davis there on the stop. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Niner first down. Garoppolo to Garçon. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle until they get a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Able to find Garçon. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. There defensively to break that one up, Ken Crawley.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Throwing now is Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Gold is able to put it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll running right through it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
Ready. Waiting.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Here we go.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Ready. Waiting. Ready for shot.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Jeremiah Tauchu. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And King's got it. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Ready. We're waiting.
On first down, Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. I didn't
offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Breeze now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Will Lutz on for the point after. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Garoppolo on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And an alley to run. Finds a seam inside the 40. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They start the second half with Kamara. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Good set. 21. Ready, what's that?
Shotgun now for Breeze. And he'll win it over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He had the touchdown catch on the last drive. Now he's got a first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And some room to maneuver. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And, partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
Now only needed a yard, instead went backwards. Breeze going to go on 4th down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. Breeze now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hey, two. Ready.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
11. 21.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. Took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. Well, let's see. He was 8 of 13 prior to that pass. Now 8 of 14, Charles.
Yeah, that's not horrible, but he's been under a ton of pressure throughout this game. Not able to stay on his spot. You know, quarterbacks talk about that all the time, being able to get to one place, set up and throw. When they make you move a little bit, oftentimes your accuracy suffers.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And he fires it. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, here's Breeze. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Eric Armstead in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And no, it's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. On second down, here's Garoppolo. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Screen play, McKinnon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Breeze leads this one with Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Breeze is looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Breeze now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. 4 down,
check, 4 down. Ready, you ready?
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And the 49ers going to take another timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Good set. 2.
Breeze going to throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be from 56 yards out. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One final try now for Garoppolo. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense...
Call GameStop Loop 340.
Calling GameStop.
Call GameStop Boston.
Calling GameStop. Where you can get the hottest new video games, consoles, and collectibles for less.
Fuck. I'm sorry, I called the wrong GameStop.